welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back to check your girl out. And for all of my new people, my new visitors, if this is your first time on this channel, here we talk a lot about Naca. My husband and I purchased our very first ever home, a new construction home, using the Naca program. We closed on April 13th of 2020, and it was a brand new home. And so if you are interested in watching and listening to our journey, then I will link the playlist up above and you can go and binge watch all of those videos. So today's video, I wanted to do a second or a part two to my previous video, and I'll link that one up above, talking about the Section 8 program. And I hope that you guys check this video out. If you didn't, make sure to click on it as soon as this video is over. So I wanted to kind of do a part two because a lot of people do not know that Naca accepts the housing choice voucher. And I'll get into a little bit of that in a minute, but there is another program that is an awesome program that you can get into to buy a home if you are a participant on the Housing Choice Voucher program. But first, I want to recap some of the benefits of using the Naca program. And we all know, or we should know by now, the benefits of using the Naca program. But if you don't, I'm just going to run down just a few of them, just so you'll know, just so it'll bring it back to your remembrance. If you are skeptical about using the Naca program, I'm going to give you 4 benefits of using the Naca program. So the first benefit of using the Naca program is it does not take your credit score into consideration. And we all are trying to improve our credit score. I know I am. I know everybody is. Everybody wants to improve their credit score. And if you are in the market to buy a home and you feel like your credit score is not quite there yet, but you are ready to purchase a home, Naca does not take your credit score into consideration. What they do is they look at your income to debt ratio, and they will also provide credit counseling and help you clean up your credit report. But they are not going to say, oh, well, you cannot participate in this program because you only have a 500 credit score. They're not that type of company. They are going to work with you until you are ready to become qualified, and they are going to see it through until the end, until you get those keys in your hand. So the second benefit to using the Naca program is there aren't any closing costs. Now, that is a big deal because a lot of the times if you go the traditional route, you may be required to pay the seller's closing costs. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But in a lot of cases, the buyer pays a percentage of the seller's closing costs. So, but with Naca, there aren't any closing costs. So you will not be required to pay the seller's closing costs. Naca will pick that up, and Naca won't make you pay them back. You just don't have to pay them at all. And that is one of the great benefits of using the Naca program. So the third benefit of using the Naca program is there aren't any down payments. So a lot of the times when you go the traditional route, you are required to put down at least 20%. 20% is a lot of money, okay? Now, we know that times are kind of difficult right now in the housing market, and you know, with the Naca program, it's for everybody, but a lot of the people who are somewhat underemployed or who don't have or who don't make as much income as the next person, this program is for those type of individuals. And you know, we don't have 20%. Now, I know I didn't have 20% saved, but a lot of us don't have 20% saved up for a down payment on a home. So that is why Naca comes into play. And Naca says, you join this program, we help you become qualified. We won't make you put down any money on your home. You are only required to come up with the minimum required funds. And that's a whole nother ball game. I've talked about that in another video, but there are no down payments. And that is a win-win situation because, like I said, 20% is a whole lot of money. And the fourth one, which is my favorite, is, oh my God, I love this one. So there is an option to buy down your interest rate. Now we all know that if you buy down your interest rate, that will decrease, I said decrease, your mortgage amount. So we all want a lower mortgage payment. I believe right now a lot of us who are buying homes have a mortgage payment that is either equal to or less than the amount of rent that we were paying when we were renting an apartment or maybe a house. And that is an awesome situation because if I can buy a home and my mortgage payment is either equal to or less than what I was paying for rent, come on, who does not want that? So with the interest rate buy down, that is like one of the best features to the Naca program. And so you want to make sure that you take full advantage of that particular feature to the Naca program because it will definitely save you a lot of coins when it's time to make your monthly mortgage payment. Okay, so let's get into this other program that I'm going to briefly talk about, and I will probably make another part 2 to this video. But the other program that you can look into is called the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. Now, the Family Self-Sufficiency Program has a home ownership option. Now, the Family Self-Sufficiency Program is administered and ran by your local PHA. If you do not know what PHA means Public Housing Authority. Now, HUD is like the center of it all. So the PHAs are run under HUD's local authority. And so the PHA administers this particular program, the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. Now, if you are a recipient of a Housing Choice voucher, then you could possibly get into this program. Now, this program is very difficult and very hard to get into because everybody wants to get into this program because the program is just that good. And a lot of people don't know that having a Housing Choice voucher is probably, it's almost like you're sitting on a gold mine basically. And Housing Choice voucher is formerly known as Section 8. A lot of people don't realize that they stopped calling it Section 8 a long time ago, and it's now known as the Housing Choice Voucher Program. It's just another sophisticated name for Section 8, so call it Section 8 if you want. If you want to be sophisticated, go ahead and call it Housing Choice Voucher. But anyway, so yes, the Family Self-Sufficiency Program is a entity under Housing Choice Voucher Program. So what happens is if you are already a recipient of a Housing Choice voucher and your local PHA is opening up their Family Self-Sufficiency Program and you have a Housing Choice voucher, you need to get into this program. Even if you are not ready to buy a home or to obtain some other type of goals that you have in mind, you need to get into the program because it is an awesome program. So you may ask, who is the program primarily for? So the program is primarily for those who are unemployed or underemployed. Also, the program is for those, like I said before, the program is for those who have a Housing Choice voucher. You can't just come from off the street and say, I want to get into the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. You have to already have your golden ticket, which is that Housing Choice voucher. And you have to say, well, when the Family Self-Sufficiency Program opens, I want to enroll into the program. That's how it happens. That's who it primarily is for. So the Family Self-Sufficiency Program is here to help those who want to further their education, receive job training, counseling, and this way all these different services that you'll be able to receive will help you to become independent and obtain self-sufficiency. So with the self-sufficiency or the Family Self-Sufficiency Program, there are some benefits from the program, and we know that obtaining or buying a home is one. But there are two key features to the actual program itself. And the first one is they're going to sit down with you and they're going to help you develop an individual training service plan. Now, this individual training service plan consists of several different things. It contains your goals, objectives, and other things that you may want to have included in this individual training service plan. Your coordinator or your case manager will make sure that they follow your goals and objectives that is on this individual training service plan, and you will continue to meet each goal as it comes along. This individual service training plan will help your case manager get a better idea of what services that you stand in need of, and that's going to help you be able to obtain your goals and objectives sooner than later. They want to make sure that as you are going through the program, you are obtaining all the necessary information and services that is needed to help you obtain self-sufficiency. You might need assistance with childcare, you might need assistance with education, and so your case manager will be there to assist you. They will partner with different local agencies in the area such as WIOA, which is Workforce Investment Opportunity Act. They will partner with them. They might partner with DFACS, which is the Department of Family and Children's Services. They will partner with them to make sure that you are connected to these local agencies that will help you obtain self-sufficiency to get you to the point where you can obtain your education, or you can obtain employment or home ownership. Okay, and the other key feature to the Family Self-Sufficiency Program is you will obtain an escrow account through the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. So what goes into your escrow account? Money. So your increased earnings from your employment will go into your escrow account. And if you are enrolled into this program, your case manager will let you know exactly how much is going into your escrow account and how they calculated that specific amount to go into the escrow account. Now, keep in mind that with the Family Self-Sufficiency Program, you have to be enrolled in this program for at least 5 years, and you can also extend it up to 2 additional years based off a approval for a hardship. So your escrow account will hold all the funds that are contributed into that account on your behalf. So when time comes and you are finally ready to graduate from this program and you have obtained your goals and objectives, you have obtained self-sufficiency, and you are ready to move on, those funds will then be released to you to do whatever is necessary, whatever the goal is that you have in mind. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button down below. If you have any questions in regards to the Housing Choice Voucher Program or the Family Self-Sufficiency Program, I will do my best to answer your questions. And if you have any questions regarding Naca, you can leave all your questions down below. If you want to add onto this discussion, make sure to leave your comments down below. I believe this is a platform where we are here to help everyone. We are not here to keep information, we are here to share information. So I hope once again that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that you got a little bit more information as to what the Family Self-Sufficiency Program is, and also the Housing Choice Voucher. Keep in mind that the Housing Choice Voucher Program and the Self-Sufficiency Program is not easy to get into, and they don't open every year. They open whenever they feel the need that they have a certain amount of vouchers readily and available. So it's not a yearly thing, it's not a quarterly thing. You just have to check the website and just see when they are going to be announcing when their wait list is going to open. So like I said, if you have any other questions, make sure to leave them down below. And as always, I thank you so much for watching and supporting, and make sure to hit that red subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.